rights that prisoners have. Now, it seems that some prisoners have a get-out-of-free jail card. The mothers who killed their children avoided prison because the courts have come to the decision that they were depressed after killing their child, and they walked free just 2 weeks after being in custody. I can see you shaking your head, Stephen. You don't like that.
No.
Okay.
They did a crime. They paid the price. They shouldn't be in there for just 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
They killed it's like the scenario that you said with the mother with the kids.
Yeah.
You ruined their kid's life.
No, well, you've taken their life.
Yeah, you've taken their life. They ain't gonna live their life anymore.
Yeah.
So they should live their life in prison.
I think so.
Or even they should bring back the death penalty. Serious. And stuff like that, when people kill little kids like that. Whoever done this, they killed themselves. That's my opinion.
Okay. Well, if we had an audience here, I'm sure there could be a round of applause for that. But you're looking a bit.
Wow, that's really a lot.
Yeah, I'm not saying.
I mean, for a mother to kill her child, like we're not talking about abortion here. We're talking about you've had the child and you're murdering the child.
I think so. Yeah.
First of all, to ask the question: is the mother mentally ill? Because
Well, she's depressed, apparently.
so that comes under mental illness.
Yeah.
That's no excuse to kill your child.
Yeah.
Why didn't she just
You can't use mental health as an
put
excuse.
it in a foster home or something? I don't get it.
So if you're not well enough to look after kids, put them in
You can't put mental health down to killing a child. I mean, you suffer from depression, doesn't mean you don't go around killing a
I
child.
suffer from depression and anxiety.
And same here, and I wouldn't go around killing a child. I'm like, what? It doesn't, no. It says here, I just have to read, it says, the 2 mothers who killed their children escaped jail in separate causes this week. Oh, she suffocated her toddler and threw the baby into a Melbourne creek in Sydney. Okay, so the baby was suffocated. And that's really bad.
Yeah, if she's getting out of jail, she needs to go to a psycho ward because that's not on.
No.
She then drowned her daughter, who was just aged 2, in a bath.
Yeah, both of them are
Can I drown her? Sorry.
That's
really,
horrible.
yeah.
That's horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, it is really bad. And to use the term that the courts used, that she was depressed, I mean, just to get out, I mean, please.
She shouldn't be allowed to have any more kids then.
Well, yeah, she had already spent 529 days in custody, but her sentence outraged some of her relatives, to say the least. And that's one of the dead girl's aunts, obviously, is no longer in contact with her, but as you said, I think it's, when you take a life, I don't think you deserve to walk, you know, hang them, do whatever you want. I know we're talking about the Stone Ages here, and we're not on the Jeremy Kyle show, but I agree with you.
Yeah.
You've robbed someone of their, and after just days, they're let out to go and have a meal together. I mean, that's not justice. I mean, that is, you know, and I know people say, well...
That's just like a timeout.
And yeah, but to play devil's advocate, people will turn around and say, well, that is democracy, and they will say, you know, you can't have one sentence for one for another. You have to look at the crime. But this is just a child at the age of 2, a child that can't fend at all for himself. He's been drowned, killed. I mean, I'm just as worked up as Stephen is. I mean,
I literally feel like I'm gonna cry.
Yeah,
please.
Yeah, because it's just
it's murder.
It's heartbreaking. Yeah. We've got a statement here which says, this is from the girl's aunt. Our stupid law disappointed us yet again. This is what the girl's aunt posted on Facebook. She got away with the crime. She got away with killing her blood and flesh, as you said. She's going to live her life while we all still have remorse for the rest of our lives. Lost all hope in our Australia, because this was in Australia, by the way, but it does happen all over the world. But I guess it's over. Just praying this never happens to anyone anymore. However, this has happened before, and no doubt it will happen again. It's really sad.
What if cases were in Australia?
Yeah.
thing to sort out there.
Yeah, but there was a case that happened over here as well, in the UK, very similar, where two lesbian parents were let out after just 3 months to go and have lunch together.
After killing their child.
Yeah.
It was like,
I think that's really selfish because you
I
know
think
all these
so.
LGBT rights that like people
Yeah.
are fighting so hard for.
Yeah.
yeah.
Things like that are ruining it for the rest
Yeah.
of the community.
Yeah. Sort of moving away a little bit from that, it got me thinking personally, how we go about mental health, and do we just, like this woman, use it as an excuse? Because a lot of people do nowadays, they sit there and they go, well, I'm depressed, so it must mean that I suffer from it. You know, that's not the case. You know, depression is a whole different ballpark. You can wake up one morning and feel down and still get yourself up. But depression is something you have to live with, and you know a lot about that, Steve.
It's a massive battle.
Yeah.
You're just trying to get through the day.
Mm-hmm.
Because with depression, you can be tired all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to be around people. You want to listen to like really sad songs.
Yeah.
And when people try and help you get out of it, you're still in that mind frame.
Yeah.
And it's hard to get out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like your whole world has just come crashing down, and
it's
you
like
see
you don't want to
grey.
be on this world.
Yeah. Yeah, just your whole world is discoloured. It's grey, and no matter what you do, you're just trapped. I mean, it's hard, and it must be really hard for you. But the fact that you are here talking about it is really good, and it's really brave of you to do that, because it breaks the cycle, and we need more people. And that's why we do this show. We have this light and the shade, and we do it because we want people like you to have the opportunity to show, well, listen, look what I've done. And that's why we're promoting him, particularly because he does battle. I hate to use the word suffer because it just sounds awful, but you are tackling it every day, and the fact that you're here is a credit to you. So I think
Yes, Steve.
yes, I think
Struggle.
Yeah.
I think so, and you've done pretty well for yourself considering. Don't you think?
Yeah.
You do give yourself credit. Yeah. But with my question to you, what do you think about that in terms of people using mental health as just an excuse in order to get away with things like this woman clearly did?
I think it's disgusting. I mean, if people like her can do such
Yeah.
things, they should be punished.
Yeah.
If she's going to be out of prison, she needs to be in an asylum for the rest of her life.
Yeah.
Because I think that's disgusting.
Because there are real people who actually, like him, there's real people who actually battle with it.
Yeah.
And it demeans the whole subject completely.
Yeah.
You know, it really does. And I've seen a lot of people do it, and they just use the term loosely, and they're like, okay, well, I'm depressed today, so it must mean that I suffer from depression. And people use it, oh, I just don't want to get out of bed today. And I know people who do it, and it just winds me up because there are real people that have real mental health issues, and as you said, it just demeans the whole thing. So it actually says here in my notes that the woman was 24, so literally our age. And she was sentenced to 12 months community service. I mean, for killing your child.
Community service.
Yeah,
What the hell is that?
yeah. And that was by court judge Lex Larsby. I think you sort of need your head examined there. There's no way. I mean, community service for killing a child. I
You
mean,
shouldn't get community service at all. Full-blown prison.
yeah.
I'm sure if it was someone else, they'd be in prison for murder.
Because it's a woman and because she's got mental health problems, then the court feels
I
sorry
don't
for her.
mean crap.
Yeah,
Honestly.
yeah.
I don't mean crap.
Just sad it doesn't work that way all the time. But anyway, we went a little bit deep there, but yeah, no, it's a subject that's ongoing, and we'd love to hear your thoughts on it. So leave your comments underneath this video and let us know what you think. You might have Stephen's opinion, or you might have Cheese. Stephen, you had some really strong opinions there, and that's why we call it Straight Talk, because it's about different views that we all have.